So can I go up in the crane?
Yes. When you have a free...
Once again at Capitol Hill. So we've done an episode on the Capitol building, but there's actually a lot of great stuff on the Capitol grounds. So we're gonna kind of go explore some of the stuff and talk about some of the, hey! Of course, we picked the one day that they're mowing the lawn to come up here and film. So this is a statue of Massasoit, a tribute to the Wampanoags tribe that greeted the Pilgrims at Plymouth Rock, so I'm told. But this statue right here actually stood in Massachusetts from the 1920s and was moved here in the 1950s. Cyrus Dallin, a famous Utahn, was the sculptor of that statue. He's done a lot of great sculptures, including the golden statue of Angel Moroni that sits on top of the Salt Lake Temple. Okay, for the next part of our journey, we have to put on pants, which I did not bring. This is what happens when I get dressed for church in the morning.
You gotta button it like you do jeans.
It's always nice when you bring your kid to work with you and you can't fit into the pants that they gave you.
Nice job, big fella.
Thanks, dude. Okay, so check this out, dude. We are going down into the pit that will be the foundation of the North Capitol building. This is Richie Cameron. And then it'll be like, badoosh.
So what you can physically see underneath of here is the base isolators. The base isolators, which allows the building to move upwards of 24 inches.
I feel like I'm getting the lingo down. All right, that's lunch. Beep, beep. So I'm standing on top of what will be a wall. You'd think something like this would take forever to build. But this portion of the wall, they're gonna pour concrete tomorrow, and in about 3 or 4 days, it'll be ready. All of this structure will come down and they'll be ready to move on down the line. Believe it or not, this building here was actually the site of a lot of tension in the 1800s. In August of 1874, Salt Lake City Mayor Daniel Wells declared martial law after U.S. Marshals arrested Salt Lake City police officers, accusing them of interfering in an election. That was kind of a busy day, I'm guessing. But here's the really crazy thing about that building. That building was actually downtown. And when the federal government decided they wanted that land to build an office building in the 1960s, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints stepped in, donated the land across the street, as well as the services to move it. So now it's preserved as part of the Capitol Hill complex. So on the west end of the complex, that's where you'll find, to my left, the Vietnam War Memorial and the Law Enforcement Memorial, paying tribute to fallen law enforcement officers in the state of Utah. If you come to the Vietnam Memorial, one thing that you'll notice is this memorial actually has the names and ages of the soldier who died in combat. And if you see one of these next to their name, that indicates that this person is missing in action. He was never found. You can see on some of the names where the plus sign has been carved into a diamond, indicating that the remains have been found and returned to the United States. Here's another one. It's a somber feeling. It's hard to do a funny show. It's hard to be a comedian when you're talking about memorials and stuff that's so heavy. So behind me are the names of 147 police officers who were killed in the line of duty, including one guy who died after being bitten by a lion. So there you have it. That is what is currently on the Capitol Hill property and what is being built on Capitol Hill. My thanks to the Capitol Preservation Board for letting us come on and film yet another day of wackiness ensuing here at the Utah State Capitol. Like it, subscribe to it, comment below on what you want to see next time on cool stuff in Utah. See ya.
Now we'll arrange for it.
It usually has a state flag. Will my hair fit under this thing?